Hello and welcome. Today I'm in the Tier 7 German battleship, the Gneisenau. I called her the worst German battleship tier by tier, yet in an ironic twist of fate, she is performing incredibly well for me. In fact, I am having one of the highest average damages on the EU server in this ship, which is really weird because I really did not expect this. I expected the German battleships to be strong, and I even revised my opinion saying that they should be even stronger than I predicted, yet I didn't see this ship doing this well, at least not for me. Because I really didn't think that the other things on this ship would make up for essentially the lack of firepower, or rather the RNG that you keep getting with the ship. Yet it seems it does, because my average damage isn't because I had a few very strong results. It's rather that almost all of them have been very powerful in terms of average damage, especially if you consider that the ship is actually tier 7. I guess the strong anti-air, decent secondaries, and speed and maneuverability just do work, and they do make up for the fact that she only has 6 guns. I guess a good reload is also pretty nice. It might make up for some of the firepower disadvantage she would have against something like the Bayern. Anyways, I'm using these modules and commander skills. So I'm using a secondary build, which is from my... well, it's intended for my Bismarck captain, eventually, when I get there. This is a match on the map Estuary, and I had it actually yesterday. And, well, it's a pretty good one. By the way, we saw that Miyoko actually ran aground on that island there, which is really unfortunate for her, because I managed to citadel her at first. But I guess it's fine. We'll just keep pushing here. It's a standard battle, so the game's probably not going to end quickly, due to one team capping too much while the other doesn't. I know that fighting at range in this ship isn't really recommended, but the thing is that I can't really go closer. Like, my team would have to come with me for me to go closer, otherwise I'm simply going to die. And honestly, with random battles, you kinda need the team to start going first. Especially if you're in something like the Gneisenau, because I think I even have the speed flag in this match, which means that I'm like 33 knots top speed, so these other battleships just wouldn't be able to keep up anyway if I didn't wait for them. So right now I'm simply just shelling towards the enemies, waiting for an opportunity essentially, because if we can kill that Nuremberg and the Miyoko, then we should have an advantage, and it should put us in a position to be able to well, take advantage of the enemy team and start pushing towards their cap zone, and perhaps that will make the western flank of the enemy team start falling back. Right now it seems that most of our team is concentrated on the eastern flank, which means that if we do a straight up fight, we should be able to win it. But the thing is that we need to keep in mind that we also have to fall back and defend. However, you also have to keep in mind that actually, even though it seems as though, well, okay, not seems, literally only one ship is on the western side of the map, everybody else on our team is on the eastern side, yet 4 of our ships are in no position to engage the enemy ships that are on the eastern side of the map. So we have to keep in mind that, we have to keep that in mind, and essentially at this point, I feel like the enemy team is getting a bit too close to our cap zone, so I ping it out to my team and I tell my team that we need to defend. And I'm also gonna start turning around. I will obviously keep firing while turning because the ship is maneuverable and the guns turn really quickly, so it's entirely possible to do so. But I will definitely be falling back and trying to defend with my teammates. I'm gonna turn in a way that's more dangerous than you normally turn as, but because, you know, the ship is fairly fast and I feel like I would be wasting time if I didn't get the fire, I'm gonna turn the more dangerous way, which is towards the enemies. The Dunkirk and König are pushing, but the thing is that I told our team that we need to fall back, and we definitely do. Like, we shouldn't be pushing right now. But I guess if they are pushing, they are pushing. They probably wouldn't listen to me even if I told them not to do it, so... It is what it is, and we should be able to defend the cap zone with what we have left anyway, so it shouldn't be that difficult. The troubling part is the Gneisenau over there. I do hope we get to take her out, otherwise she might be a big thorn in our side later on. I'm gonna take a shot on this Königsberg now, because she appears between the islands. Okay, actually no, if I could take a shot on the Scharnhorst instead, that would be better, because I think that the way the Königsberg was positioned, it's really difficult to hit her. So I'll try to take a shot on the Scharnhorst, sorry, but I didn't quite account for that island being there, because islands are so fast and maneuverable, and they just got in the way. Like, I didn't see that coming at all. Really, honestly, that island was just too fast. And it seems the Gneisenau actually took out one of our cruisers. Fortunately, we have a fairly competent Indianapolis in the cap zone, so she took out one of the enemies and probably is going to deal with the Furutaka as well. The downside right now is that we are pretty split on our team, and the enemy team seems to be falling back towards the eastern flank, which means that pretty much everybody that's pushing will at some point die, unless they start falling back like right now. The good thing is though that Cyclone is ongoing, or coming up in a moment, so that should give our team the opportunity to fall back, because you know, if you can't see the enemy, then it's very difficult to kill them. And a fleeing battleship is pretty difficult to kill anyway, and if you need to get that close, then it's even more difficult. I shoot at the Gneisenau because I think we really need to take her out before she gets to do any more trouble. Hopefully the Furutaka does it, but I mean, she might not because she's a random player, so that's why I keep shooting the Gneisenau. Because the only other ship ahead is a battleship that's heading straight for me anyway, so... I mean, it's not like I can do much damage to the Congo. But the Gneisenau was taken out, so I decided not to take a shot. So, it's the Congo's turn now, and I do hope I can take her out properly and I don't take too much damage, because we kinda need it. Like right now we are ahead in ships, but it could very well be that we aren't in very soon, because as you can see the enemies are closing in on our eastern flank, and pretty much all of them are probably going to die because they are outnumbered by quite many enemy ships. We can't really go help them because defending is much more important than their ships, so this is a bit problematic, I guess. I'm gonna try torpedoing this Congo from one side and then turn my ship the other way to torpedo them from the other side, to try to, you know, take advantage of both torpedoes so that they maybe don't expect it. But I think I screwed up a bit. I think I started this strategy a bit too late, like I got way too close to the ship before I managed to get torpedoes off from one side. I really feel that... oh my god, the Furutaka was taken out. That's actually pretty bad. But I really feel like I should have done this at a longer range. I did hit 2 of the torpedoes, but I'm going to do something very dangerous right now. Like right now I think that I might literally run into him. Luckily though, the Congo overturned, so it's possible for me to, you know... it's possible for me to not get rammed. If I got rammed here, I think we would have lost the game, because... wait, no, the Furutaka wasn't taken out, my bad. It was the Indianapolis. I'm sorry. Because I think that, you know, losing a tier 7 battleship for a tier 5 one is a pretty bad deal. And the Congo got too close, so I couldn't torpedo from the other side. I tried, you know, using my guns, but unfortunately it didn't quite work out because the Congo was just so close and I started turning my guns too late. So I really should have fixed that one. This Furutaka and Gneisenau on our team are actually pretty good, and I believe they are in a division even, so I guess it's understandable that they play well together. And as you can see, our eastern flank got absolutely demolished. They only have 2 ships left, a battleship and a cruiser. They really should try to stay alive for as long as possible, but if you look at where the last known locations of the enemy ships are, it doesn't seem very likely that the cruiser would get away. The battleship might, depending on how much HP she has, but I'm not really holding out all that much hope, so I guess it really comes down to my Gneisenau, that Furutaka, and the Gnevny. Not really a group of ships you would want to bank your game on. I'm gonna heal up, because I still have 3 heals after this one left, so it's definitely a good idea to try to use them up as much as possible. And there's only 8 minutes left. We definitely need to be the ones attacking, because, well, we are very far behind in points, so we need to be able to take out as many as possible to even have a chance at victory. Well, right now I'm being a bit salty in chat. I mean, I told them to fall back, they didn't. I guess they expected that the attack would work, but the enemy team also fell back, and then they had superiority in numbers, which is why they won the fight, I guess. Unfortunately, we are only 3 ships, a Gnevny that doesn't have much HP, a full HP Furutaka, and like 60 to 70% HP Gneisenau. And the enemy team has 4 battleships. New Mexico, Congo, a Bayern, I think, and something more, I don't remember, and a cruiser, of course. And we will now be pushing into their cap zone. You know, defending is easier, which is why we're attacking, because we only have 3 ships and the enemy team has only 5 ships, so obviously we are trying to even the odds, because, well, 3 against 5, the 3 ships obviously have the advantage, of course, right? Oh my god, they still have a Scharnhorst as well. Okay, that's pretty bad. A Scharnhorst is very good at taking out a Gnevny. I guess everything is very good at taking out this Gnevny because she doesn't have much HP. But the Scharnhorst is going to be super effective against the Furutaka. Unfortunately. I also made my way over to the cap zone, but because Cyclone is going on, I can't really, you know, see how much HP the enemy ships have left or exactly where they are. We do know that one of the enemy battleships is over towards the extreme eastern side due to the scout plane that went over her. That's at least good, so we don't have to account for that. Okay, at least the Scharnhorst is low HP. But that might still be way too high HP to be able to... Oh my god, that salvo was so poor as well. That's really bad. Luckily right now they are focusing on the Furutaka, so... Well, okay, not luckily, that's actually bad for us. But they are focusing on the Furutaka, so I was showing broadside and firing all my guns. I'm gonna keep her secondary selected and not try to use my main... Oh my god, she disappeared into smoke. That's actually pretty bad. Hopefully I can take out the Miyoko. Okay, good. At least I took out the cruiser, so that's not gonna be problematic. Oh my god, 27,000 HP on that New Mexico. And our Furutaka is gone. Okay, back guns. Finish the Scharnhorst. Okay, good. By the way, that was 4 enemies still left, so... If I win this, which probably isn't gonna happen, I can get Solo Warrior. Oh my god, that Bayern is still completely full HP. Oh boy, a completely full HP Bayern, a half HP New Mexico, and an almost full HP Congo. This is not good news. I'll keep my I'll keep my nose pointed towards the enemies more or less. I don't want to show broadside. Gneisenau does take a lot of damage showing that. My secondaries are opening up and they are being pretty useful. And the New Mexico ran into a torpedo and got set on fire, but I think she used Damacon right now, so she isn't taking any damage over time effects. So I need to make sure that she gets taken out soon. Because I'm gonna be opening up my broadside a little bit to be able to shoot my back gun at her. And this could hurt if she shot me. Okay, excellent. I took out the New Mexico. So right now it's the Haruna, or the Congo class battleship, and the Bayern left. Oh my god, that salvo hurt. I have 16,000 HP. Torpedoes are still reloading for a bit, but look at this. The New Mexico only just took the torpedo and my torpedoes are almost reloaded already. So, I can't citadel a Bayern, but I can definitely do a ton of damage when I shoot the broadside of this ship. Unfortunately, I only had, 4 guns. on point. But it's okay, I hit 2 of the torpedoes and now I'm gonna try to torpedo him from the other side. I just hope I can do it in time before she gets to ram me, because me being rammed means we lose the game. Come on, oh my god, these tarps are on point. Yes, go away, Bayern. Yes! Excellent. A Kraken unleashed. Very good, very good. So, now I'm actually in the advantageous position. They only have a Haruna left and we are ahead in points and the game ends in 3 minutes. Now, what I would usually do is I would just turn around and go fight the Haruna straight head on. Like, I wouldn't care about it at all, but right now I'm in a position where I might earn my first solo warrior since open beta, so I kinda don't wanna risk it, which is why I'm just gonna sail away. And I'm gonna taunt the enemy by saying catch me if you can, because, well, Haruna really can't, because I have a higher top speed and I can use islands. I mean, essentially, I'm just trying to be more careful. Like right now, sure, I'm fine with shooting her and showing broadside because she is, well, her guns were pointed elsewhere, but now I'm gonna turn away again. The reason why I don't want to fight her, like, generally I would say that 40,000 HP Haruna loses to my 25,000 HP Gneisenau, but I just don't want to take the risk. There's like really no reason to, because we are ahead, and the only conceivable way the enemy team can win is if the Haruna kills me, so why would I sail towards her? I'm just gonna sail away and that's it. It's really hard to kill a running away battleship, especially if that battleship is literally next to a mountain and can hide behind it very soon. The reason why I think that Gneisenau would generally win against Haruna with our kinds of HP is that, well, the Gneisenau can't be citadeled, at least not easily, so the Haruna is in quite a disadvantage, as she only gets to use 4 of her guns unless she wants to get citadeled in return. Or, well, get citadeled, because the Gneisenau can't be citadeled. And right now, just surviving is the name of the game. Obviously, I'm gonna try to take a few shots on the Haruna, but overall, well, this game pretty much ended. There's only 1 minute, 6 seconds left, and I'm just gonna wait out the timer. There really is no reason for me to go out there and try to kill the Haruna. I mean, yeah, usually I would, because more damage and, well, it's more interesting, but right now I kinda don't want to compromise my solo warrior, because I'm pretty certain I'm gonna get one from this game. And I already got a Kraken and a high caliber anyway, so it's not like I need to kill. So that's some delicious Papa flags, which gives free experience. By the way, I would recommend not using those flags normally. Save them for when you have these amazing first win of the day events. And use them in combination, because you can get like 3,000 free experience in one match if you get a nice first win of the day. And in that case, those flags can give you a ton of free XP. But anyways, game's over. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and game. Excellent, excellent. And this is my first solo warrior since open beta started. It's won by points, but I kinda feel like I earned it, considering the fact that I literally killed the 3 of the 4 ships anyway. So, solo warrior, Dreadnought. Oh, my experience isn't actually that high. I guess it's kind of understandable. There are quite many tier 5 ships here, but I mean, it's okay. So, solo warrior. Dreadnought, Kraken Unleashed, and high caliber. 183,000 damage done in a Gneisenau, 43 shell hits, 7 torpedoes hit, 5 ships destroyed. 5 ships destroyed. But look at this, our number 2 is at 1200 base experience, while I'm still at almost 2100. I guess I did really well, but let's be fair, the enemy Scharnhorst did almost as well in terms of experience. Like, look at that, that Scharnhorst has 1300 base experience on the loss, which means that if they had won, that would be almost 2000. Oh look, close quarters expert Confederate and the Kraken on the Scharnhorst as well, so yeah, unfortunately this time the Gneisenau came out on top for her anyway. So 100k with main batteries, 60k with torpedoes, 25k with secondaries. Those secondaries are quite something on this Gneisenau. But anyways, this was pretty amazing, and I hope you guys also enjoyed this video. So anyways, now I would like to thank the Patreons on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support, Icarus, and I hope I see you guys next time.